Good evening, folks. My name is Art Trepp, and I'm the Executive Director for the Saline Area Chamber of Commerce. And I would like to welcome you to our Biz Awards tonight. I would like to also welcome our honored guests and their families, distinguished government officials, aspiring political candidates, members of the Saline Area Chamber of Commerce, ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages, and Larry. Whoops! I'm into the roast mode. Sorry about that, Larry. Not really. We're going to have Sandy Sheets, Don't Call Me Vanna, tell you when to go up to the table. Our menu tonight is prime rib or chicken, and the emphasis on or. So, Sandy, do you want to start? While she's doing that, I would like to thank our host tonight, which is Stonebridge, and also our major sponsor, which is Key Bank. You'll hear from both of them a little later in the evening. So, thank you, Key Bank. Thank you, Stonebridge. The 2012 Business Enterprise Awards is a Saline Area Chamber of Commerce award that is widely recognized as the most meaningful and prestigious tribute a business can receive in the greater Saline market. In that sense, the annual Business Enterprise Award has come to represent the most important recognition our chamber can give. This is the 16th annual awards gala honoring the best in the city of Saline. The Chamber extends its congratulations this year to Stonebridge Golf Club and Iad Insurance on their outstanding achievement. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank once again Key Bank for being our major sponsor, and we will have a few words from Christine.
Well, I figure if Art can read from his notes, I'm going to go ahead and read from mine. My name is Christine. I am the branch manager at Key Bank in downtown Saline, and I am happy. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here tonight and as a sponsor of the Business Enterprise Awards, and we are very happy to congratulate Stonebridge Golf Club and Iad Insurance Agency for this year's recipients of this prestigious award. I'm proud to be part of a community that supports their businesses, and the other businesses acknowledge and honor their peers for displaying high standards of business practices and service. And we're pleased that this event is one that we have had the opportunity to sponsor for quite a few years because it's very near and dear to my heart, and I love seeing everyone out there supporting the businesses in our community. Thank you.
I'd also like to thank SCN TV, or SCNTN, I'm sorry. SCTN? We'll get it there. Saline Area Schools for filming, and Stonebridge Golf Course, or Golf Club, for hosting the event. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce Karen Ragland, who is the current president of the Saline Area Chamber of Commerce. Karen?
Well, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for coming. As Christine said, this is a pretty important evening this evening to recognize all the businesses in our community that do such a fine job. We've got two businesses that we're honoring, actually three businesses tonight. We have a special honor just from the chamber itself. But I'd also like to acknowledge all the businesses who have won this award in the past. And for those businesses who have and they're present tonight, even if you're not, I don't mention your name, would you mind standing up so we can acknowledge you? I'd like to start with Michelle Hordowski from Evangelical Homes of Michigan, also with Margot Purr. Are they here tonight? Okay. I probably butchered their names, but they told me they'd forgive me. Jill Dernan from Hartman Insurance. And from Keith Sierra, Dave Enfield, Sandra Harvey, and Richard Johnson. Are you here? Will Dew from Leap Here. Becky Amo from Roads and Door. Karen Hodgson cannot be here tonight from Cobblestone Road, so Jill is stepping in her place, so we'll hear back from Jill in a few minutes. Jeff Dowling from LaFontaine and Pam Quila from LaFontaine as well. Thank you again for all of the things that you've done for our community. It makes it a great place to live, work, and play. Thanks.
Tonight we have a very special award before we get into our two featured awardees. We're calling this tonight the 2012 Chamber Initiative Award, and it's going to Diane Atwood. Before I relate to some of Diane's accomplishments, I would like to say that this is not an annual award, but one that honors someone who has done something that the Chamber recognizes as above and beyond. Diane fits that award to the T. Do you remember when the holiday parade was on Friday night? Yes. And what year was that? Okay, I don't remember either, but it's 2002. Larry knows. I'm only in the parade. I don't get to see it. So everyone would rush home on Friday night as the parade started at 5:30, and we would block off North Ann Arbor Street plus Michigan Avenue, and folks trying to go west had more of a difficult time getting there. Does anyone other than Larry remember that? I do. Diane and the members of the Saline Shopping Center hosted an event called the Pre-Parade, where they would shuttle folks from the shopping center to the parade. The pre-parade event morphed into the Treasure Trails to Santa the following year. This event will be celebrating 15 years. Various merchants formed the Destination Saline Committee from downtown, east and west side of the city. This spanned the extravaganza, that's hard, egg hunt. Children would follow the Easter Bunny that was provided by the Chamber and computed their trail sheets in hope of winning a basket filled with goodies from the participating merchants. This event will be in its 11th year this year. Lori Tormino and Diane put together and promoted the giant stocking drawing. It started out with one stocking and it has expanded to 5 stockings with donated certificates, coupons, and other prizes. It's a heck of a stocking to win. There's just a lot of stuff in there. Diane has been an integral part of the Chamber events, Saline Salutes, Summerfest, the parade, and the Afterglow Party. Many of the detailed events would not have happened without Diane's input, and for that we'd like to recognize her tonight. Diane, would you come up, please? Mark?
Thank you. Here, Diane. You look a little nervous.
I'm going to cry.
Diane, this is a tribute from the state of Michigan that was read on the House floor, talking about all the things that Art had mentioned, about how you have contributed, provided leadership, and been a focal point for success from project to project to project. And it's people like you that what makes Saline a special place that it is. So on behalf of Randy Richardville, the senator, myself, Mark Ouimet, state representative, And Governor Snyder, we wanted to present this to you and thank you for you doing what you do to make Saline a little better place every single day. So, thank you.
so much.
Mr. Wahlberg, are you coming up here?
Unless you don't want me. They want you. Delight to come up here, delight to be involved. Diane, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's a privilege to have an opportunity to sometimes give special recognition to, I guess we could say, somewhat unsung heroes. Because after hearing what was read about Diane tonight, after reading what is in this tribute about Diane, if she was fully sung about, it would make such a noise that'd probably be against some ordinance in Saline. I think what really caught my attention most as I read this tribute about the many years that you served as manager of Carol's Hallmark, about the many things that you've done as part of the chamber and for the community. I think the striking statement here is it's no surprise that her diligence as a volunteer continues to this day, even though she officially retired 8 years ago. I like staying power. And when you see people that have staying power do something simply because they want to make a difference and not make a name, that is huge. So Diane, thank you for exhibiting that spirit, that commitment to this community, that drive to stay involved and make an impact regardless of whether being full-time employed or retired, but still a wonderful member of the community. I'm delighted to give you this tribute and to have signed it for your recognition. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We also have a small plaque from the Chamber for Diane Atwood in recognition of her outstanding contributions to the Saline business community by the Saline Area Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Can I take all these?
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks.
good?
You want to say a few words?
I just want to say thank you to everybody. I've really enjoyed working with the Chamber, Mary Alice, Sandy, Art, and the newly retired Larry Osterling, who I've worked with more than anything. I told him at his his retirement party, now it's time for him to volunteer. So. Okay, well, good. Speaking of volunteering, Art mentioned the extravaganza event that we put on in the spring. It's the Saturday of Easter, and Easter is March 31st next year, so it's going to be a little cold. We can always use help. We put together 4,000 Easter eggs to give out to the kids. We fill them with prizes and candy. So if you think you want to spend a few hours with us and fill some eggs, let Mary Alice know and she'll call you at that time, okay? Congratulations to Stonebridge and IAT Insurance on the Biz Awards. Enjoy your year with this award. We had it at Carol's Hallmark for a year and we really enjoyed it. So again, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Diane. You did a fabulous job, and I'm glad that we were able to acknowledge all your hard work in our community. It's great. I'd like to talk a little bit about the business awards. Essentially, the Chamber acknowledges 2 businesses each year, one a small business and another a large business. The qualifications, I'm just going to take a minute and read this so you appreciate the criteria that went into selecting these firms. By the way, the selection process works is they reach out into the community and ask all of the community to nominate businesses. So this is not, it goes beyond the chamber walls. It actually reaches out. So anyone in the community, a citizen, resident, other businesses can nominate to the chamber. The only qualification there is that they have to be a chamber member. Other criteria include has a substantial history as an established, successful business, demonstrates commitment to the overall health and productivity of the Saline area, demonstrates commitment to provide customers, clients, the best possible service and/or product, consistently follows ethical and fair business practices, contributes to the betterment of the community through volunteer effort, is a Saline area chamber in good standing, which I said earlier. So, and I'm really delighted tonight to be a part of this because I've worked with both the business owners who are being honored here this evening. So it's a great pleasure to me. The large business, or excuse me, the small business that's being awarded this year is Stonebridge. I'd like to invite Doug Mervis up to the podium.
I'm not going to hug you.
No, that's all right.
Doug, we have from the chamber, we'd like to present an award. Oh, wrong side. Go in that, it reads, a Business Enterprise Award 2012 to Stonebridge Golf Club to the best of the best in the Saline area. Proudly presented by the Saline Area Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to ask a couple of the other politicians to come up and present their awards. We have here, I think Gretchen be coming up.
Jim,
And
come up here.
Jim.
Jim, come up. Jim should be part of this.
And Representative Wahlberg, would you be kind enough? Congressman, sorry.
Nice one, Jim. Come for sure.
Gretchen.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
You're right, Jim.
Actually, this is from both the chamber and the city in recognition of the importance of businesses in our community, and especially businesses like Doug and Jim's business that give so much back to the community. Doug, in his leadership role at the chamber, and also over the years with the growth of this club and the services that they provide for making us all go berserk looking for our golf balls, which I've experienced more than once. And having the chamber outing here and a lot of other leagues, it's a great privilege to have an opportunity to thank him and recognize him. And Jim, for all the work that you've done. And we have a resolution on behalf of the city and also the chamber. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I'd like to make
Thank you. Well, guys, this is a great track that you have out here. As many times I've played it, I always find it challenging. But Stonebridge is a lot more than just a golf course. It's a focal point for a community. Time and again, you both, in your organization, always steps forward to help others be successful at what they're trying to get accomplished, like the schools, like the chamber, like all the charities that have events here. And that's what separates you from the others. And it was clearly a privilege and an honor to be able to have this tribute read into the permanent records on the House floor, honoring what you've accomplished, both in terms of the success in business, but adding to the value of a community. And with that, the signature of Randy Richardville, the senator, myself, Mark Ouimet, state representative, and Rick Snyder, your governor. Thank you very much for doing what you've done to be successful for all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce Congressman Wahlberg again. Thank you. Sorry for the misname.
I go by almost any name other than late for dinner. So it is really a surreal experience here for me to be presenting a tribute as a member of Congress to a golf club. Generally, they're presenting me a bill for divots and repair of golf greens. It's also good to have a chance to be here as a Republican in support of green jobs and the jobs that you've done here. I think, as Mark said, the number of things that this course accomplishes as a course itself, that provides recreation, opportunity, fellowship and friendship, outlet, is wonderful. But probably the one paragraph that I would like to read that reminds us of really why you're receiving this award tonight is special, where it says, over the years, Stonebridge Golf Club has received a number of prestigious awards because of the quality of what it has to offer. More importantly, it is recognizable for the support it gives the community by serving many Saline area organizations, such as the Saline Area Chamber, St. Joseph Mercy Saline, the Foundation for Saline Area Schools, and other charitable groups. It also helps to support community events such as Saline Summerfest, Holiday Parade, and the Dare Golf Outing. And so it's a delight to honor organizations and entities like the Stonebridge Golf Club, not simply for being a place of excellence, but a place that promotes excellence and impacts the community. Thank you so much. Thank you. Doug.
As mentioned previously, Cobblestone Rose, Karen Hudson, was the winner last year. She's not able to be with us, so Jill is kindly substituting in her place.
I was told I didn't have to say anything. That's all right. I would like to present you with this cup. It is a great honor, and I do miss seeing it in my office. So if I do come out and visit it, I hope you understand. But congratulations.
Thank you very much. Well, it's very humbling to receive this award. We've been involved with the Chamber for so many years that it's just been, really wasn't expecting this award. We just enjoy the Chamber so much, and we really owe a lot of our business to the Saline Chamber. About 10 years ago, we started having the Chamber golf outing out here and started a relationship, and then I went on the board, and Jim and I have been involved with so many activities with the Chamber, but it's the people of the Chamber that have really been the positive thing for our business. I want to thank some people from the Chamber because they really helped our business grow. We really couldn't be here today without the Saline Chamber. I'm not kidding you. I look at other chambers we're members of, but they're just a cohesive group. They go beyond what a chamber really does. So at this time, I'd like to thank a few people at the Chamber, and then we'll thank a few people so I don't ramble on and on. But I want to thank Larry Osterling, because most of the years that the last 10 years or so, Larry was such a big part of helping us with our business. He really was. I could call Larry and say, I need an employee. He'd find us employees. I could call Larry and say, bounce ideas off of him. They helped us get the word out that we're a public course, not a private course. I'm getting there. Don't worry. But Larry, you should stand. He deserves, just for everybody, he's done so much for the community and for the Chamber. You're welcome. The other person, obviously, Art and Mary Alice have been very supportive over the years. And Mary Alice has just been incredible, so I want to thank her as well. We couldn't do it without them. I have to thank Bill Mangold. I wanted to roast him again tonight, but I won't do that. We had so much fun at his roast a couple years ago. I will say Bill has been a great supporter of this organization and really gets the word out. So it's hard for me to say good things about Bill, but I'm gonna do it. So.
Thank you very much, fat boy.
Okay, there we go. My mother's here. She doesn't want to hear that. But anyway, I'm going to make it brief, but I wanted to thank everybody. Again, the Chamber's just incredible. And I encourage you to spread the word that more and more people should join this organization.
it's by far the best chamber in the state of Michigan. It really is. Lastly, I'd like to, Jim and obviously, we thank all our employees, the ones that are working here right now. I want to mention Rob Snyder, our general manager, who just does an incredible job for us. His wife Christina's here. I want to thank my mother, my father-in-law Fred Hudson, my mother Jean Mervis, my beautiful wife Kim, who's really the brains behind all our weddings and banquets, so she deserves all the applause for that. And I want to thank some of our employees are sitting at the table here, and I want to give them a standing ovation as well. And I want to recognize Brian Hyatt, because I am a customer of Brian's, and what an incredible company that is. So we're looking forward to hearing about your company as well. Again, thank you so much. It's an honor, and we really appreciate all the support. Thank you.
The winner of our over 20 employees is Hyatt Insurance, and I'd like to invite Brian and Tim up to the podium. Oh, okay.
Thank you, Art. Could I have my business partners Tim Miller and Kurt Diver come up here with me?
We'd like to take this opportunity to present Hyatt Insurance with the 2012 Business Enterprise Award, the best of the best in the Saline area. Congratulations to Hyatt Insurance.
Thanks, Art. Thank you, Art. Appreciate it.
Okay. Mark?
Go, Mark.
Conquer Ms. Wahlberg as well, please. And we'll go in reverse order this time, just to mix it up a little.
Well, right now, this is a trip down memory lane, especially as I look out at Virgin Chuck. Wow, are we that old? Goes back 30 plus years since Hyatt Insurance came across, and you two guys especially came across my radar back in Lenawee County when I was in the State House Representatives, and heard that there were certain movers and shakers in Deerfield and Blissfield that I needed to contact, and you've remained heavily involved in the communities, and now it carries on well in the family. And so it's a real privilege to just read one paragraph again from this tribute, because probably we could bring up some other things that turn into a roast. Good idea. Good idea. Uh-oh, Chuck just took another drink. It says one of the hallmarks of the Hyatt Agency has been to support the various communities that their business serves. And we're not simply talking about a community, we're talking about multiple communities and giving very good constituent service. And not only serving, and I'm not reading from my notes here now, but not only serving in their field of endeavor in the insurance business, and not only serving in community impact issues and charities and things like that, but also rolling up sleeves and getting involved in the tough world of politics too, and taking care of a community and making sure that the people are served and served in the best way. Saline has been one of the communities that has benefited from that philosophy. Brian Hyatt, who lives in Saline, is very active in the chamber, as well as the Saline Area Lions Club. Probably shouldn't mention a campaign involvement either. The Hyatt Agency also helps to sponsor Saline Summerfest and many other local events, and it could go on and on and on. And so in special tribute, I'm delighted to be over in this neck of the woods, which is a central part of my district now, and to say thank you for carrying on that tradition. And I know that tradition will be pushed even further and carry on in the future. So God bless you. Thank you for being part of the community and being the community.
Thank you.
We have Mark Humet.
Well, one of the nice things about this is the fact that you have generations who have been involved in a family business. And small business clearly is the backbone of our state. But it's even more than that. It's the involvement that one generation teaches another by doing. And that's what's occurred here. And for you, Brian, all that you've done for the community, and as the congressman said, it's just not one community, it's multiple communities. And what your team has done to bring that to the forefront is a core mission of what success looks like to a company. And for that, we have this special tribute that was read into the State House, signed by Senator Rainey Richardville, myself, Mark Ouimet, and our governor, Rick Snyder. I want to thank you for the leadership that you've provided this generation and others to come. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
And Mayor Gretchen Driscoll.
And President Karen. You're signed on this too. This is a proclamation. Again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Kurt.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Again, to recognize both the, here, please, the chamber and the city partnering on recognizing the importance of businesses in our community and the partnership and the collaboration that we do, and how much we appreciate your leadership and your contributions to the community. We could not have a successful community without successful small businesses. And so this is actually signed by both of us, and as was the previous one. I just want to make sure that Karen, was here and participating in that. But we really appreciate everything that Insurance Agency has done in the community and contributed in very many significant ways to make our community stronger and better. So thank you again, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, that's the conclusion of our presentation here this evening. Again, I want to thank you all for coming. It's been a wonderful night. Oh, sorry, we got to transfer the award.
Rich Johnson from Kyocera Unimerco is here representing the company tonight. They were last year's award winner.
Just like to say it's been an honor to present the trophy to everyone that's come through our company in the last year, and I'm hoping they sterilized it after all the champagne and stuff that went through there. So anyways, hopefully it has as much fun in its new home for the next year.
Thank you.
We would just like to say that we want to thank Leap Year for actually sterilizing both trophies over the last couple of days.
Thank you again to IAD Insurance. Everyone give them a round of applause.
Thank you. Sentiments of Doug, it's a very humbling experience for sure to be up here. Moving to the community in 2000, I didn't know what to expect. Coming from some smaller communities that we represent, I didn't know how it was going to work here, and I can tell you that the people here are so welcoming, and from the day one, when I walked into the chamber to try to integrate myself in the community, I do have to give kudos to Larry Osterling, who to help me along with Bill. I don't know if Bill was around then, but Dennis Kay was one of the first people I met. Art Trapp was certainly one of the first people I met. But what I want to say about the chamber and Larry back then was, that every business and organization comes with a plan, and that Larry had a plan then. There was maybe 200 members, Larry? 300. In 10 years, grew it to 500 members. And that doesn't come without a plan, and it's no different than when my brother Chuck and Verge Diver bought the business from my father in 1990. They had a plan, and part of their plan was Kurt and I, a couple of wet behind the ear kids that maybe knew how to spell insurance, I guess, but you know, they took us under their wing, and they gave us the confidence to be able to buy the business from them and to provide them with the retirement that that they wanted, and that we can hopefully do the same with Insurance to progress the business. And I think that, you know, businesses big and small, politicians, social organizations, I think that we all sit down to the table sometimes and struggle with what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, and it comes with good people, and there's just an onpouring support of awesome people here in the community, and they've made it feel like home for me, which it is now for myself and my lovely wife Kim. It is home, and we feel like it's home, and I just can't say enough good things about the community, and it's been a great experience, and I really appreciate tonight. So I couldn't do it without my two partners, of course, and thank you all.
I would just like to say that this is one of our major events. Our next major event coming up is December 1st, Saturday night, 5:30, the holiday parade. You know me, I can't get through without mentioning it at least once. So hopefully you all can attend and help us out. It's a great event.
I noticed the TV is here. Is this going to be on cable TV, this event?
Yes.
So we'll get back with people as when that will be viewed or how?
I don't know, we'd have to check with Chase.
Within the week.
Within the week, okay? If you get Channel 18 in town, you can view it again, sit through it, the whole thing, so. Anyways, thank you all for coming tonight. Karen?
Again, just thank you. Really appreciate all of your attendance here tonight to honor the three businesses, IAD Insurance, Stonebridge, and also, I guess not so much the business, but Diane herself. Thank you.
This has been an SCTN production.